The numbers don't lie. They are reliable. The data says this is the right decision.
But does the data know the consequences?
Isn't that the point of numbers? Numbers take the emotion out of choices. They bring clarity.
A good decision is based on knowledge, not on numbers.
But numbers are knowledge. These figures have a pulse. Numbers are not just symbols, they have a life of their own.
Life? Or a mirror for our ignorance? Numbers can be a placebo for certainty. They are not alive. Numbers only reflect what we feed into them. Numbers don't lie because they can't feel.
And humans do. Are you actually implying the numbers are meaningless?
Not meaningless. Just powerless, without the humans who decide what they mean.
There is already enough subjectivity in the world. Numbers bring in, at least, a healthy dose of objectivity. There is more error in people than in any dataset.
Objectivity, perhaps. But understanding? That's a human burden.
But think about democracy. It runs on numbers. Votes tallied and counted.
But democracy survives on responsibility. Numbers don't decide. They reflect human choices. Democracy succeeds because humans, not numbers, are ultimately responsible.
Humans are responsible? That's generous.
Yet people often hide behind data. It's easier to say, the numbers made me do it, than to own a choice.
Blaming the data is lazy. Ignoring data is reckless. Numbers keep us grounded when emotions cloud judgment.
Grounded? Or shackled? Over-reliance on numbers strips us of humanity, the courage to embrace uncertainty.
Why choose uncertainty when you can embrace certainty?
The numbers help guide us, but they can't absolve us. Responsibility is still human. No algorithm can measure wisdom, morality, or beauty.
Not yet.
Never. Because algorithms only reflect our collective choices. Life is about choices.
Yes, choices. Some we are proud of. Some we regret. And too often, fear drives those choices, not courage. That's why we need objectivity.
Numbers, algorithms. They are only as wise as we make them.
As wise, or as blind. Fear shapes most of our decisions. Most people don't choose what they deeply want, they choose what feels safe.
Because our instincts exaggerate threats and undervalue chances. You always have two choices: fear or commitment.
And how often does fear win?
Too often. That's why responsibility matters. Decisions are more than calculations. They're the heart of what makes us human.
But do humans even want that responsibility? Can they handle responsibility? Can they bear it? Can they look truth into the eyes?
If we avoid that, we lose what makes us human. Our capacity for choice.
I thought that life is much more than making decisions from the cradle to the grave. I thought that being human is about more than simply making wise choices.
Being human? But are you even human, Miss Drawing?
As human as you are, Mr. Cartoon.